This literary review is on organizational executive coaching, the examination of internal and external techniques and psychological implications on employees. Contemporary studies in leadership has shown that monetary compensation alone is not the primary motivator for workplace productivity. Employees need to feel a sense of connection, belongingness, and fulfillment in order for an organization and its employees to be successful and thrive in today's competitive economy. Employees excel when they feel intrinsically connected to their organization's mission and purpose. External forces such as the economy, technological advances, workforce generational changes, politics, and policy changes ultimately force corporate executives to think and act strategically when it comes to providing a healthy, harmonious, and stable working environment. Organizational success depends upon multiple levels of expertise in today's competitive economy. And as organizations shift its focus to keep up with societal changes, the conventional workplace manager employee dynamic will ultimately need to be changed and altered. Today, managers are expected to have coaching skills, which are new strategies for employee professional development and leadership. As new workplace expectations emerge, executives predict that managers will need to coach their employees. Business coaching is the process of engaging in meaningful communication with individuals in business, organizations, institutions, or government, with the goal of promoting success at all levels of the organization by affecting the actions of those individuals. The researchers argue that managers should provide ongoing support, communication, and provide constructive feedback with specific goals and strategies. The researchers also add that the manager who exhibits coaching skills have an advantage over external coaches in that the content, jargon, and performance of the employees who are familiar and have existing relationships and credibility with the employees. They also have the opportunity to observe them on an ongoing basis within teams and provide feedback to interrupt negative patterns. There has been, however, just as many adverse aspects that the researchers discovered in the managerial coaching framework as there are positive facets. Some of these negative aspects are the natural power struggle that exists between the manager and employee or coach may suggest that the managerial aspect can come across as directives and may have a hard time with listening skills necessary to be effective. Secondly, the coaching process should be a safe place for employees or the coachee to discuss workplace relations as they work through tactical solutions. If an internal manager or administrator is doubling as a coach, there may be concerns of confidentiality and distrust. In addition, the employee may be uncomfortable with having open and honest conversations with administration and may risk the effectiveness of the process. In addition, the researchers point out that the employee may become too reliant on looking to management for help and may depend on the support of the manager to help work through solutions instead of working through problems on their own. The external executive coach forms a helping relationship between a client who has managerial authority and responsibility in an organization and a consultant who uses a wide variety of behavioral techniques and methods to help the client achieve a mutually identified set of goals to improve his or her professional performance and personal satisfaction and, consequently, to improve the effectiveness of the client's organization within formally defined coaching agreements. Primary reasons that executives and organizations request assistance from executive coaches is to affect behavioral change. This therapeutic approach is favorable for modifying behaviors such as unreasonable expectations that negatively impact performance. Once the coach and the coachee's relationship is understood and accepted, the employee can begin to work with the coach to change those beliefs, that have identified as unreasonable and problematic. Once the employee is educated, Once the employee is educated on the coaching process, the coach should work to establish a trusting relationship with the coachee, identify problematic areas where the coach will focus on one problematic area at a time. Perhaps the manager has a difficult time connecting and communicating with employees, which leads to low morale, low motivation, and low self-esteem. The coach will work on effective communication to help achieve these goals. The coach will also help the employee reflect inward and internalize a change with their mental model. The client is often assigned homework and are given regular practice techniques to implement themselves. The coach then acts in more of a supportive role to help the client reinforce behavior, modification techniques until the outcomes are achieved. The ultimate goal is behavioral change and improved workplace performance.